name's Camille.
And I'm Greta.
And Greta just got a bang trim.
I did. Do you see how baby they are?
Today we're going to be doing our everyday makeup, showing you our full base steps.
Yep. How we do our brows and our foundation.
And to be honest, you know, all the past videos we've done are really our everyday makeup, but we're going to do more natural, simplified base,
yeah,
you know, what we wear
simple.
every day. Okay, so we're going to put our moisturizer on.
Yes. So I'm going to be using the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, which I like to use. It's very thin, hydrating, and I feel like it's really good for redness if you have that. I do because of my eczema.
I'm going to be using the Camellia Nut Facial Hydrating Cream by Aesop. I would say it's heavier than the priming moisturizer, and right now it's winter and my skin's super dry, so I like to use something a little heavier. I don't have a... They always tell you different ways to put a moisturizer.
I don't have a way. Suppose you're supposed to go up.
It's like a facelift,
up
right?
to the sky. Yeah, but...
after I moisturize, if I'm feeling tired or puffy, I'll use this 100% pure coffee bean caffeine eye cream. It's made with aloe and caffeine, so it feels really like cooling under the eye, and it's like it's a white color, but it feels like a gel almost, like it feels like a whipped water base. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Whipped water.
Yeah, it's like a regular cream color, but I don't know, it feels really nice.
So ever since I was little, I've had really bad eczema. It used to be really bad when I was younger. It was all over my body. Now it's mainly on my hands, and you guys might see it sometimes in videos. And I also have it on my face, which isn't very fun. It's bad here in the corners of my mouth, really bad on my cupid's bow, so I look like I have a red mustache a lot of the times, especially after I work out, and around my nose. So the Glossier moisturizer is great for redness, but I also use this Dr. Organic Manuka honey cream, which I really like. It's a bit thicker and it smells really good. I just put it in those areas. You can just put it on your like dry patches. My dry patches are here. And then I just kind of leave it. I don't put foundation on my eczema because then it kind of looks like flaky. So I just put moisturizer and let it breathe.
So there's one more step I do before I put on my makeup. Seriously. It's a small step. Okay, Greta is blessed with natural long eyelashes, and I am not as lucky. But for the past, I would say 3 months, I've been using this product called EyEnvy.
It works. Her eyelashes are crazy.
It is insane. It's a serum you put along your lash line every day for a couple months, and your eyelashes grow like crazy. Like, I've never been a big fan of fake eyelashes or eyelash extensions unless they look more natural, but that's just my personal preference. But this makes your real lashes just really long, so I love it.
If you stick to it, it really works.
It's expensive. It's about, I think, like $90 Canadian for one of these, but if you think about how much it costs to get one set of eyelash extensions, it's definitely worth it, because this has last me like 6 months. And yeah, it's amazing. I'll link below where you can find it because it's not available everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put this on, and like I mentioned, it's almost like a liner brush at the tip, and you just put it along your lash line.
That's it?
That's all you do.
Okay, so now we're gonna be putting on some foundation. Since I have very sensitive skin, I stick to, when I find a foundation, I stick to it. I use the Covergirl Hydrating CG Smoothers. It's great. I use shade 720. I've used this since 9th grade, so
yeah. Every day, on a daily basis, I use the Glossier Skin Tint as my base. I like it because it's super sheer. It doesn't really look like you're wearing makeup, and it just is like the perfect level of coverage for me.
So when I apply it, sometimes I use a beauty blender. Depends. But for every day, I just kind of just smudge it on my face.
And with the skin tint, I just put a bunch of dots into my hand and just put it on like this.
I literally just put it on and went bleh.
I'm also a big finger applicator person.
We've said this before a lot.
Yeah. Some days I'll wear foundation, and then I apply foundation with a beauty blender, because if I don't, I find that you can see the foundation a lot.
Yeah, I actually really like, I No, I kind of bashed Beauty Blender for a while until I tried one, and I'm like, okay, it really puts your foundation on nicely and just blends everything really well.
Yeah. Another fun fact, Greta and I got our manicures on the exact same day together. Show them. I don't know, I usually...
Camille has such beautiful hands, and my hands are covered in eczema and chippy nails, so... So now we're just going to put on a bit of concealer on some spots we want to cover up. I personally use the Glossier concealer. It is very sheer and light, which I actually really like because I don't want to look too, you know.
I use Marc Jacobs Remarkable in Awake. I've been using this forever. It's slightly, it's not super high coverage, but it's more than the Glossier one. And I just put it under my eyes.
So right now I have a few pimples, so I'm just putting it on those, and then I put a little bit on my circles and just dab.
I think it's brow time.
I think it is too. Okay, as I said, I was not blessed with brows, and it is a daily struggle trying to make try to make it look like I have brows, but they don't look too fake or dark. So I use the Uemura brow pencil. It goes on really nicely. It's, yeah.
Yeah, I have a similar struggle. Like, I have a little bit darker hair than Greta.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty blonde. Yeah, I think for both of us, the struggle always is, like you said, like, we don't want our brows to look, you know, drawn on and fake, but we want them to look full and natural, and that's really hard.
Yeah.
So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Taupe. I love it. It's one of those ones with this, like, angled chiseled edge. So I generally line the, I don't know how you do it, but I line the bottom first.
I just go for it. I just draw
all the way around, and then I kind of like try to do hair-like brush strokes.
I start in the corner at the point of my brow, go down, so it's not done yet. And I try to go light at the end of my brow. The one thing I find the most challenging is the inner edge. I hate when it's too defined, but I also hate when it's that ombre like fade. Yeah, when it's very obvious and it doesn't look. The point is to make it look as natural as possible. So it might look dark now, especially in the camera, but I'm gonna take a spoolie and brush it out. My big thing is like be as precise as you want when you're doing it, and then spoolie it out like crazy so there's no defined edges. That's what I do. Yeah, I always spoolie it out. And the thing I like about the brow definer is that it has a spoolie on one end. Mine doesn't have a spoolie, so I'm boring hers. You can borrow mine.
Thank you. Another step I always do is I use the Glossier Boy Brow in brown. Just to make it look like the hairs are a little more, the eyebrow hairs are a little more defined or thick. There are my eyebrows. It's so nice to see you guys again. So I just brush this through. Oops. When I get a little spot, I'll just use my finger. Brows. Now we have brows. Look at that. Where did they come from? Okay. Okay, next. Next I'll usually do highlighter. Oh no, I'm gonna do my eyes now. So next we're gonna do highlighter. Yep. I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs highlighter, the coconut, I think it's one of those coconut ones. Dewdrops coconut gel. I just got this, I wanna try it, I haven't used it yet. And I just got this as well. It's the Fenty highlighter in Trippin, and I love it. It is a bit peachy, so it gives a really nice shine, but it also gives you a nice little blush to your cheeks. So I just go in like, ooh. And then the other side, like war paint. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh my god, I love that. I'll just leave it like this. This is a pump one, as you can see. Ah, so nice. Fenty does have actually some really fun shimmery
products.
Yeah, their products are definitely loaded with shimmer,
Which is fun.
but it's fun.
Sparkles are fun. I'm just adding a bit more.
This smells good.
This doesn't smell
It
good.
smells like, smells slightly coconutty, but not artificially coconutty.
So if you can see, it gives like a little bit of a nice peach and shine to my cheeks.
Maybe a little bit on me. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of blush, and since it's fall, I decided to try. This is the Make Blot Pot and Rouge. I've had this for a while. I haven't used it that much because I got it in the summer and it's a bit of a deeper brick shade. So I'm gonna put a little bit. It feels like slightly waxy, so you warm it with your finger. I'm just gonna dab a little bit.
Ooh, that looks nice. Can you put it on your eyes?
Yeah, maybe I should. I have done that before.
That'd look cool.
Maybe I'll do that today.
I love when you could just put things on your cheeks, on your eyes, on your eyes, on your cheeks, on your lips. That looks nice.
Just like a nice natural flush.
So now we're going on to the eyes. I'm leaving my eyes pretty nice and natural today. And I'm using this RMS Living Luminizer, which is really nice. It's in this little pot. And it's waxy, not really waxy. How would you describe it?
It's I think 100% natural, and it's made with coconut oil, so it just feels like really good for your skin.
And
like
it goes on, yeah, it's kind of like glossy on your lids, which is really nice. If you want this like natural but hydrated look.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm just gonna put a bit more of this Blot Pot actually on my eyes.
So I'm putting this everywhere. I usually, when I wear eyeshadows or things on my eyelids, I usually go all the way up to my brow bone because I think it looks cool.
Ooh, this is nice on the eye. It's like
that's so nice,
subtle. Yeah, I always love like a little bit of finger painting on the eye for a bit of color for every day.
Yeah, same.
I would say that if I'm not putting anything, if I'm just putting my base on, the one thing I'll always include is a flush of color on eye and cheek just to pull it together.
Yeah,
and like lip balm.
Makes your face look alive. So now we're doing mascara, and of course we're using Benefit's Roller Lash.
Today I'm not.
What?
I thought I'd change it up, show other ones I use. Okay,
Oh.
I almost every day use Roller Lash. It's my favorite. But I have other mascaras, so you know I don't want to waste them. So
I don't. This is the only mascara.
So this is the Marc Jacobs. I believe it's Velvet Noir. Yeah, Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I like it. It's a little, if you like a really full, voluminous lash, that's what it's good for. I like a thinner, more defined lash. That's why I love Roller Lash. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to have a thicker. My eyelashes are done.
I am happy I have eyelashes, I guess.
I don't know if you can see how long my eyelashes are now, but the EyEnvy stuff.
They're long.
Mascara's done. Last step is lip.
Yep.
What are you gonna do today, Greta?
I am doing just a plain, little bit of pinky lip. I'm starting with the Glossier Rose Balm, which I
Can I
really
highlight
like.
that?
Right now?
Oh, no, it's a base.
Okay. It is a nice base. It has a bit of color in it, which I like. It also is a great scent.
I use this all the time too on my own, but I just decided I want to use some.
Goes on so
nice. I love having lip balm on as a base.
Yeah, me too. So nice. Okay, and then I'm using, again, the Kailijumei.
If you watched our pink video, this is what Greta wore.
I love this lipstick. It's the Flower Jelly lipstick in its most red color, I guess. Whoa. It's a flower. It's with gold flakes. I feel so fancy.
So I'm going to be using the Bite Multi-Stick in Macaroon. It's a kind of like a dusty, dirty pink with like a, not like vibrant pink, but it has kind of a gray undertone. And I actually like to apply the multi-stick on my lips with my fingers. I do use it on eyes and cheeks as well. So I like to kind of, it's a cream to powder, so it actually is pretty matte. And I just like dabbing a bit of it on because it's like very nice and powdery.
Guys, this is like magic. Seriously, like this is clear and it made my lips pink. It's so cool. And it smells pretty good too.
And I feel like sometimes with a matte lipstick, I like to blend it in with my lip balm, just so it's like slightly tinted, you know?
Yeah, Camille's is a bit more matte. Mine is pretty glossy.
Just a bit of color. So we hope you enjoyed our everyday makeup routine.
Yeah, I think we kept it nice and natural, yet still looks really fresh. And
like I said, you know, I always like to just add a bit of color, whether it's to the cheeks or the lips, or maybe a little bit to the eyes. And today, you know, I'll just a little bit to all three. So we hope you enjoyed our video. And if you like this one, we'd love for you to like the video and subscribe here. We'll be doing a lot more fun videos and
fun tutorials with cool,
easy
looks.
Bye! Have a great week. Bye!